So here we're back with the live stream and the audio description commentary. If you are listening to the audio description commentary around the pitch, then we are situated on the referee's side, where there is the giant screen with basically the score and the time as well, and the camera. If you're watching the live stream, we're on the same side as you. It just means that when we refer to left to right and right to left and far side, near side, it just means that you'll enjoy this audio description commentary a whole lot more. This is game number 15. It is the match for 7th place, and it's between five-a-side Anderlecht and Krakow. Anderlecht are in their pink shirts, although we described it earlier as a different colour, but I'm still sticking with pink, and their traditional purple shorts, purple socks. They'll be shooting from left to right, and Krakow are all in red, and they'll be from right to left. My name is Pete Selby, and Maurizio has just taken a short break, so you have the pleasure for this game for having Dan James in the commentary box, the goalkeeper for the University of Worcester, who will be in the final. Congratulations, first of all, for reaching the final, and I'm sure you can give some fantastic insights into blind football for the people who are listening to this around the pitch and people watching at home on the live stream.
Thank you very much for having me.
So the two referees just coming to the near side, making sure everyone's in their right place. So of course this is for the match for 7th place, Anderlecht and Krakow. After this will be the 5th place, 3rd, and then of course the final match, which of course you'll be in. That's why we've got you in, to give you the most amount of time to prepare. Obviously everyone out there, you've got 2 English commentators right now, so if we do use some terms that you're not entirely sure about, then we will apologise right now. So the ball is in the centre field area, and Salek, who's wearing 19 on the back of his shirt, tries to pick it up, but elders for Anderlecht, who are shooting from left to right, down the right hand side to Vespes, who's been one of the best players in the tournament, really. Very influential player, but Krakow come to this near side over the halfway line. They go down the left hand side. It's with Ritzka in the final third, past the dotted line, close control, can't get anywhere near the D, but it's going to be cleared by Anderlecht. They're just trying to gather their thoughts and clear the line. Puts his foot on the ball on his near right hand side. Rodens wearing his yellow boots as usual. Tackled by Young. Young is the main forward for Krakow. Approaching the D, shoots, and it's wide of the right-hand post, and it's going to be a goal kick to Anderlecht.
Yeah, it's a bright start for the Poles. Ritzka's putting pressure on straight away. Good early shot there, but way wide of target.
Young, who will be the main force for Krakow in the attacking sense. Rodens does well, turns past Young, but Ritzka comes across, very tall individual on the left-hand side for Krakow. Young comes back inside his own half, goes over the halfway line, left-hand side, past one. He's in a more central position. In front, he's got Salek. He goes past Salek, or he tries to get his body between himself and Young, does well. And now Iders can bring it out for Anderlecht. Anderlecht with the pink shirts. Over the halfway line, right-hand side, Iders goes past another player, down towards the right-hand corner. Just blocked from my view by the Anderlecht bench. Tries to get a shot in goal, but Ritzka can bring it over the halfway line. Centre field position.
Start from Christoph there. Lovely dribbles, taking on 2. He's obviously lost control at the last minute, just on the last defender.
Ritzka over to the left-hand side where Young is, wearing number 4. Young, left-hand side of the D, tries to go past the final defender to get a shot on goal, but can't. And now Salek can try and clear the lines for Anderlecht. Salek with no one in front of him, so he's going to go towards the halfway line. Just needs to go back and get the ball. Just a tap on the ball by the referee. Salek up to the halfway line. In front of him, he goes past one defender. Ritzka comes across, but it's a bit of a mismatch there with the 2 big lads bringing down Salek, so it's going to be the first free kick.
Ritzka there, all he's got to do is get a hand on the back there and show him away from the goal, but he's just trying to push the ball around from behind the player. So yeah, it's a silly foul to give away, so there's an opportunity for Belgium to regroup.
So stick with the foul for pushing, so it will be a free kick to Anderlecht inside Krakow territory, only by a couple of yards, left hand side of centre.
Very compact, the Poles at the moment. They're defensively very sound. They'll try and defend as 4. They'll attack as 1 normally.
Salek standing over the ball with Iders just behind. It's a attempted back heel towards Iders, and then Salek missed the kick to play it forward. Razek tries to clear for Krakow. Down by the right kickboard on the halfway line, dead on the halfway line. A few minutes gone, still 0-0. Iders up towards the broken line, left-hand side for Anderlecht. Runs into Ritzka. He's going to get no change out of that mismatch in size. And Ritzka down by his own corner. Just going to pass it back to the goalkeeper, who nonchalantly clears down the left-hand side.
Very good.
Young's going to chase this into the final third. Young by the left corner. Can he get control of the ball? Yes, he can. So Krakow have control of the ball inside Anderlecht final third, and Young has it, the main forward for Krakow. Chance for a right-footed shot, blocked by the defence. It's going to be a corner to Krakow, but good play by Young.
Yeah, Jung's done fantastic. He's rode down the outside, he's arced across, near post, toe poke shot's been blocked. Fantastic defending once again by Anderlecht again.
So it's going to be a corner from the left-hand side. Ball just being shaped by the referee, so Young and Ritzke can come over to this left-hand side. All in the red of Krakow. After 4 minutes, it's still goalless. Corner on the left-hand side, back to Young. Young's going to try a banana run round. Right-footed shot from the central position, wide of the right-hand uprights by a metre. A good low shot, though. Managed to wrap his right foot around the ball, but couldn't direct it towards the net. So there's going to be a substitution. It's going to be Jansky coming on for Krakow. And because it's the last match of the tournament for these two teams, I'd imagine there'll be quite a few substitutions, maybe players who haven't played a lot in the earlier rounds, maybe get a run out.
Tire legs from Anderlecht now. Lots and lots of substitutions. The Poles, though, great start to this game. Young's the main threat for me at the moment. He's looking really positive. And Doreen at the back for Anderlecht, she's been absolutely brilliant all tournament, stopping those balls and those shots, blocking in front of the goalkeeper.
Throw out by the goalkeeper down the left-hand side for Salek, who goes on one knee and controls. On the dotted line, goes past the broken line, and Razak tries to get back, but Salek into the D, left-hand side by the corner. Can't quite get a shooting opportunity, but he works one for himself into the knees of the goalkeeper. It comes back out to the same position by the left corner, and it's going to be a corner because Ritzke plays safety first and just toe pokes it out for a corner to Anderlecht. Good save by the goalkeeper, still up tall.
Salek's done very well there again. He's come inside on that left foot. Really good with the ball at his feet. Salek, former professional footballer previous to losing his sight, and you can tell that as soon as that ball's at his feet, he looks very dangerous.
The goalkeeper, we've called him confident and nonchalant a few times in his play, but he stood up well there.
Yep.
Shot by Salek's wide of the right-hand upright. Good snapshot from the corner. Moved away from the corner by a couple of yards and turned and swiveled and hit it in one motion, but it went wide. Throw out by the goalkeeper to Young. Young goes down on one knee and controls on the halfway line, left-hand side. Comes infield towards the right side. Ritzke's out wide on that right-hand side. The duo for Krakow really. Ritzke 3 and Young wearing 4. Ritzke loses out and Iders over the halfway line. Slight of build, but goes into the final third, right-hand side of the D. He's got 3 men in front of him, but he gets a shot off and the goalkeeper clears with his right foot. It hasn't gone out of play. It's still on the goal line on the right-hand side, so Iders will try and wrestle the ball back for Anderlecht. Ritzke puts his foot on the ball and it goes out of play for a corner. So good play there by Iders.
Great, really good. Christoph's really tenacious up there. He's putting himself about. He's got a snapshot off there near post. Goalkeeper's unorthodox. He's cleared out with his feet. It's good work from Anderlecht. This is much more positive.
Anderlecht with the corner from the right. This time it's Rodens in the yellow boots, goes past the broken line, so he's near the halfway line now, but he still has possession, and he tries to backheel it round the player, but doesn't actually work out, and now Young can break for Krakow. Over the halfway line, central position, but plenty of people back for Anderlecht, right-hand side. Young still has it, past the broken line, missed his kick, and it's going to run out of play for a goalkeeper restart.
You see the problem for Poland is that Young's doing everything himself at the minute. He's not getting any support from any of the 3 other Poles. It's more contained and defending. So Young's, he's there, he needs support really, and so Anderlecht are able to snuff that out once again.
Goalkeeper throw out, down the right-hand side. Again, going down on one knee is the style of control, and it does well, does Rodens, turns towards the edge of the D in a central position, loses out the ball, and it can be cleared by Krakow, and Razek comes out with the ball, goes past one and another over the halfway line, left hand side. Razek right in front of our commentary position, 3 on the back, approaching the edge of the D, goes into the D, central position, only a yard from where the goalkeeper is, but a shot doesn't come in. The goalkeeper's down on one knee, it's only a yard in front of him, and the goalkeeper had to react as the clearance cannon back towards the goal from a defender, and they had to palm it round the post. So good reactions by the goalkeeper. Saw the deflection back from the defenders, and it's going to be a corner
He's
to
done ever so
Krakow.
well there to keep that out. You know, sometimes that happens in there as a goalkeeper. Players are trying to clear the ball and they've cleared it against another shin. He's come back and he's had to make a really good save. Well done.
Corner from the left. Young runs into a defender. The ball's looped into the area. Chance for Young from a central position. Good shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. Low to the goalkeeper's left-hand side. The ball's still in play. Young goes over to the right kickboard and keeps it in. It's only a yard or two from the goal line, but Young goes back towards the broken line. He's going to do a banana run round to a more central position. Just loses the play, and Iders with a good tackle goes over the halfway line. It's a counter-attack for Anderlecht. Runs straight into a defender, and because of Iders' slight build, he's going to bounce off players. It's cleared by Krakow. It's going to go straight out of play for a restart.
Great corner from Poland. Chip Binnell over the broken line. Young's had a shot. First time goalkeeper down low to his left-hand side. Really good save.
Salek just loses out the ball on that left-hand side by the kickboard. Can he get around his defender and get the ball back? Yes, he does. So he's got the ball in an attacking play in the final third on the left-hand side kickboard. Salek with his back to goal, trying to use his close skill well along the goal line. Shot hits the far post, comes back out to the edge of the D. It's a signal has been given for a foul on Krakow player, so on Young. Young's not happy at all, but great play by Salek on the left-hand goal line. Just moved inside and shot a cross goal from the acute angle, hit the far post, came back out, and that's where the foul was given.
Salek has done everything right there in terms of his movement. He's gone across the goalkeeper and he's just ever so unlucky. Broken play. Andrew Rodens, unfortunately, wrong side of the ball. It's a definite foul.
So holding was the call.
On the back foot again.
Holding was the call, so it's going to be a chance for Krakow to clear their lines. It's lofted towards Young, and it's going to go straight through for a goalkeeping restart. But Salek really has shown his footballing skills, like you said earlier, Dan, that he used to be a pro footballer. Throw out down the right-hand side. It's missed by both Iders and Rodens.
In this tournament, you know, he's for sort of approaching the latter end of his career, very spatially aware, and when he's on the ball, he is a threat. He does pick a very good pass, and like you said there, he can dribble, and his finishing isn't too bad either.
Krakow down the left-hand side. Young, if he can pick it up, it's over the broken line. Left-hand side. Can he cut inside and get a shot on goal? No, he can't. It's still live in the area on the right-hand side. Iders just keeps it from going out of play for a corner, but Young's with him on the right of Krakow inside the final third. Salek's back to help. Can Salek get control of the ball? He's got Young behind him. It's a yard inside the broken line in the attacking sense for Krakow, away to the left-hand side. Young tussling with Salek, comes off second, and Salek loses out this time though. And it's got quite messy inside the midfield position for both Anderlecht and Krakow. Iders on the right-hand side does well, goes past Young, goes past another, gets towards Ritzke, and kicks Ritzke. Ritzke goes to ground, and it's going to be a free kick given, although he went
sure. I was timeout referee, I think.
Yeah,
Again, Christoph there. He dribbled down, he's gone past two. Tenacious, slightly lost the ball, dribbles inside, and then unfortunately he's run into the last man, the back man there, number 3. What's number 3 name?
It's Ritzke.
That's the man.
For
Krakow. Coming together, they've fair play here. Christoph will kick the ball back and we'll get going again.
Yes, kicks the ball out sportingly, so it will be a goalkeeper restart for Krakow. And goal clearance signified over the loudspeaker. 11.5 minutes on the clock. It's 0-0 in this 5th place playoff.
Slow build up from Poland, really. I mean, short ball out here. He's only going to have one player to aim at in that half, Young. Down can get hold of it or not in a minute.
Down the right-hand side, Young. Inside the opponent's third, chips it towards goal, easy save for the goalkeeper. The second opportunity, just bounced it down in front of him and then grabbed hold of it. Throw out to the right-hand side, Rodens. Tries to go beyond his man. It's a bit of a mismatch in terms of size, but Rodens battles back well and gets the ball back for Anderlecht. And on the halfway line, Rodens inside the centre circle, leaves it for Iders. Iders is over the halfway line now, dead centre. He's got Salek on his left. He turns skillfully and he's going to try and find Salek on the left. No, he goes back to the right-hand side. Rodens is to his right. He tries to find Rodens down the right-hand side. Can he keep it from going out of play for a goalkeeper restart? No, he can't.
Christoph felt there was a bit of lack of communication from Andrew Rodens and number 7 for Anderlecht there. If you give us a shout a little bit earlier, then he can find that pass. Unfortunately, he just overhit it. Didn't get a call.
Goalkeeper throws it out over arm as Young goes down on one knee. Didn't need it though, but he shoots on goal straight into the chest of the goalkeeper, who got his angles correct and went down on one knee straight into his chest. Salek controls with one knee inside his own half, left-hand side. Now over the halfway line, central position. Goes to ground, but regains possession over the broken line, left-hand side. Ritz goes in front of him, but chance for Salek to swing his leg at this, but no, he decides to just run it across the face of the D. He's on the right-hand side now, Salek. In fact, he's back to the halfway line. On the right-hand side kickboard, he's got Young in front of him, and Young comes across.
Late volley.
A late volley.
As well. That's the problem with Young. He's doing all the running at the minute. He's trying to make all the dribbles, all the running. Now he's starting to get a bit tired, getting a bit lazy with his volley. And Salek's done really well there, just holding on to it, drawing the foul.
So it's going to be a free kick to Anderlecht on the halfway line, but Anderlecht calls a timeout. So after 13 and a half minutes, it is still goalless, and a timeout is called by Anderlecht. When they restart, they will have a free kick exactly on the halfway line, a yard in from the kickboard. But the team fouls from Krakow are starting to build up, and with 6 minutes remaining.
It's a good clash of styles, this, actually. You've got the sort of Polish style, which is the one man up front doing a lot of the work, you know, defensively very sound as free. Anderlecht are a little bit more expansive and defensively quite compact. So, yeah, it's been a good start to the game. See, Anderlecht have had the best chance hitting the post.
Yes, the goalkeeper's managed to watch one go past his left-hand side, and thankfully for him it hit the left-hand upright and came back out. The goalkeeper who's had the most amount of work to do is the Anderlecht keeper, and he's done his job well.
And he's been the main threat for him again, and that corner that they played, the chip ball into the middle where he's taking it down and he's hit the shot low. Really good save from the keeper as well.
And he's had to react quickly to the defender playing the ball off a fellow colleague, and it came back towards the goal, and obviously the keeper can't be ready for that sort of action. He can't be prepared for that thing.
Well,
and
as
then
a keeper, you're thinking about many things there. You know, you're getting your communication in, you're looking around. When that ball goes into the middle, into the six, you've got to start thinking about your own job as a goalkeeper. So he got down really, really well, really fast.
So when the match gets back underway, it will be a free kick to Anderlecht.
Just got some patches being redone here. Very sweaty and hot today, so this is happening for quite a few of the players on display.
It will be on the halfway line, right-hand side. Just a few patches being applied to some Anderlecht players.
High pitches to one of Belgian players.
And as you can hear over the loudspeaker, that is the call to the people who are surrounding the pitch here. There's a few more people here than yesterday. Some locals have turned up, heard that there's a competition in town, and they're enjoying the refreshments as well around the pitch, which is good to see, encouraging both teams.
It's been a great atmosphere at this tournament, as it always is. It's really well run, and some of the B1 football has been some of the best I've seen.
Salek, edge of the area, it's cleared though towards Young. Young, can he bring it over the halfway line on the counter-attack for Krakow? Yes he can, he's over the broken line, left-hand side, into the D, misses his kick, second opportunity, goes wide. It was left-hand side of the post, and he caught it with his right foot, and he went wide of the left-hand upright, and the goalkeeper throws out to restart quickly.
He needed his left foot there. Unfortunately, he's having swings of right foot outside the left-hand post, and it's only going to end with one shot, and that's going wider than near post.
Rodens down the right-hand side for Anderlecht. Back towards the halfway line. He's tackled though by Ritzke. Ritzke on the counter-attack for Krakow. Got to the broken line and saw glory and decided to swing his right boot at it, and it scrums out for a goal kick. Too early was the correct.
Well, if he's more composed there, he's got space and time to run into. Anderlecht have dropped off. He's beaten the first man on the right-hand side, and he's got time and space.
Salek on the left-hand side. Close control is good, and nice little drag back.
Turn from Salek.
Gets away from combination of Ritzke and Young, and does exactly the same again in the midfield position, but this time loses out, and Young in a central position goes over the dotted line, and again early shot is saved. He was still 10 yards from goal. Good throw out by the keeper, finds Rodens. Rodens cuts inside from that right-hand side, driving towards the goal in a central position, loses out, but it's only poked towards Salek on the left-hand side, inside the final third, attacking for Anderlecht in the pink shirts with purple shorts. Salek regains possession once again. Iders gets involved. It's on the edge of the broken line. It's all got quite congested, and if
moths to a flame, I'd use.
Yep, if Young can bring it out, he can lead a counter-attack, which he has done. Young down the left-hand side. This time he plays it towards goal. It's on target. The goalkeeper can't hold on, so it's just outside of his area that he can come out, and Young's tussling with the defender. Chance to swing his right foot, which he does,
well defended, well defended.
Young is on the ground. It's a referee timeout because Young is on the ground.
They're clearing up once again in front of the goalkeeper, who spilled the initial shot from 8 yards out, and then Christoph's come away from the ball there, and then obviously we've got Young down. I think he just got hit on the way with the last shot there on the follow through.
It must be quite interesting for being a goalkeeper if you save a shot but the ball just bounces out of your reach, that you can't do anything about it apart from maybe let obviously the defenders know, but also be ready for any incoming shot.
That's right, yeah. So like when you spill a shot or you make a save, most important thing is to give very quick early communication, and normally it's depending on how close the ball is to you, it's being able to direct that back player, that defender, to you as quickly as possible.
Iders clears down the right hand side. It's going to go out for a goal clearance for Krakow as we approach the 4-minute mark remaining.
To see now they've brought on Alexander Vespers, number 10 for Anderlecht, and he's been a bright light for him this tournament, so it'll be interesting to see how they approach it now.
Yes, it's interesting that they didn't start Vespers and maybe playing a few different players.
He's played pretty much all the minutes, and he's been really putting himself about in this tournament. Spatially, he's very aware and a very, very good football player playing for Belgium.
Young on the left, and Young shoots, and Young scores.
Fantastic goal.
Young down the left for Krakow, cut inside the D, and his shot was too powerful for the keeper. Into the roof of the net, and Krakow, they've opened the scoring. It's 1-0.
High and right, goalkeeping's going to be struggling with that. Fantastic finish from Young. He's cutting on that toe poke, facing the shoulders, are facing towards the top corner. Absolutely brilliant finish. He's caught him with a pass in behind from Poland there, and unfortunately the defenders from Anderlecht were too slow to react, and Young was able to get there first. And brilliant finish.
Yeah, got his angles corrected, Young, and like Dan said, he used the end of his toe, or how we like to say a toe poke, and toe pokes it towards goal using a lot of power, and Young does his defensive duty well, and now he's bearing down on goal. Central position, one defender remaining, but he goes straight through the defender, and the shot goes straight into the arms of the keeper, and because the keeper has it in his arms, it gives the referee time to blow a timeout, as Vespers is just holding his left ankle, gets to his feet now, but
not for the first time this tournament. Vespers has been putting himself around the pitch and has been fouled once again. And this time it was with a follow-through kick from a defensive clearance. Not a foul.
3 minutes remaining on the clock. Vespers is gingerly got to his feet, and he's going to obviously tell the referee that he's absolutely fine. It was a good save by the keeper. The shot came through the legs of a defender as well, and I don't think Young was stopping for anyone. He was going to go straight through anyone who was there. Throw out by the keeper down the right towards Vespers, who looks like he's recovered from that injury. He's moving fine. Good ball out to the left-hand side, inside the Krakow half to Salek. Salek gets the ball under control. He's got Iders on his inside, but he ignores him and goes straight down the centre. He doesn't get to the broken line. Back to Iders, who's on the halfway line, left-hand side. Iders gets the ball under control. He's got Krakow defender behind him, who just pokes it forward. He's going to run out of play for a goalkeeper restart for Anderlecht. In white.
Ever have that under control, Christoph? He's just pressurised a bit too quickly by Poland there.
Vespers down the right-hand side. He's got Ritzka in front of him. It comes off Ritzka and goes out of play for a corner with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining of this first half. It's Krakow 1 goal to the good. And they have 2 team fouls against them to the 1 of Anderlecht, but it's Anderlecht who have the corner from the right hand side. Now they have Vespers on the field of play. Their attacking options have increased massively. Vespers takes this corner. He's going to stop though after a couple of metres, do a lovely little pirouette and chance for a left-footed shot. He's in a central position outside of the D, cuts back onto his right foot. He's got Ritzka all over the back of him. Ritzka does well and he can clear his lines. He does so down across the halfway line.
On there though for Poland, they're all back, 4 of them in the defence, and there's just no attackers. Christoph's going to have a bit of time here to make a good pass.
Iders inside his own half. Young comes forward and tackles him. Sloppy play there by Iders. into the same position where he scored in the left-hand corner of the D, and the shot this time was saved by the knees of the keeper, and it goes out of play for a corner, but very dangerous position.
As I said, I've kind of commentator's curse. Christoph's just taken too long on the ball to get the pass away, and Jung has come to close down from about 20 metres away and has taken the ball from him, and then again another good shot. Good save from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, same position. It's a narrow angle on that left-hand side, inside the D, and instead of going into the far top corner, this one was low against the knees of the keeper, and it goes out for a corner on this left-hand side, where Jung and Ritzke, that's a dangerous pairing for Krakow.
Trying to block Vespers here.
And Jung tries to hook the ball back towards the D. He does so, but it's there's no one in the red shirt there. But Jung's back on the halfway line for Krakow. He's got Ritzke behind him, but Jung goes down the left-hand side. Vespers gets back for Anderlecht, but Jung past the broken line, left-hand side, turns, gets a shot in goal, good block by the defence, and Salek can now break down the left-hand side, him or Iders, and Iders takes over. Iders inside the midfield area, down the right-hand side, good ball if Vespers can pick it up. Yes, he can, but again, Jung and Ritzke's there. It's poked out of play, and it's going to be a corner to Anderlecht, but they won't have time to take it because we're mere seconds from half-time. There's the half-time hooter at half-time in this fifth place playoff. It's Krakow 1, Anderlecht 0. A good goal from Jung, separate the side. So back to this seventh place playoff between Anderlecht and Krakow, and it's Krakow with a 1-goal advantage. It was a great goal by Jung, left-hand corner of the D. An acute angle and went high into the top right-hand corner past the goalkeeper. Had no chance with the end of his foot, as Dan James, the Ulster goalkeeper here, would like to say a toe plonk. You can use that English phrase if you like. Any other phrases that we use and you don't understand the meaning, just come to the commentary desk and we'll be happy to explain. So for those watching the live stream, Krakow are in the full red strip, and they'll be shooting from left to right, and Anderlecht from right to left. Anderlecht in the pink shirts and purple shorts, purple socks. Purple obviously of Anderlecht, but it's Krakow to get us underway. Good ball by Ritzke down the left to Jung. Jung with 4 on his back, the goal scorer into the corner, side netting from the left-hand corner of the D.
Yeah, Jung's got a shoot on sight policy. If he gets half a yard, he's looking to shoot early.
Vespers down the left-hand side. It's end-to-end in his first few seconds. Vespers wearing 10 into the D, shot on goal. It's straight at the goalkeeper, who went down early on 2 knees, held the ball quite well straight into in front of his face. Bowls it out first time to Jung on that left-hand side. The game has started at 100 mile an hour in this second half. Jung, central position, just outside the dotted line, takes a shot from distance, comes back off a defender, but Jung will pick it off. Yes, standing up well at the centre of the defence. Jung again shoots from near the halfway line.
Once more, brilliant work.
And number 5, Doreen, will have a chance to clear her lines. Does so. Top down to Salek.
Great pass out to Salek.
Ooh, Salek down the left-hand side. There's no one down there, but Vespers, of course, will chase that. He'll chase absolutely everything. Can't stop it from going out of play. Unlucky there by Anderlecht, who, of course, are going to be chasing everything to get back, A, into this game, but B, to put on a good show for their last appearance in this tournament. Bowled out to the left-hand side, and inside there, defensive third still. Ritzke on that left-hand side, back to the goalkeeper. Give him a second bite of the cherry. No, he passes it first time back to Ritzke, who's side-footed across. It's all very nonchalant in the defensive third of Krakow. And now
his own pass. I've never seen that before. Lovely chip ball long.
Vespers charged it down, but it's chipped forward for Jung. Jung's got Doan in front, but does well, and Jung picks it up outside the D, turns onto his left foot in a central position. He's got 3 men in front of him, but Jung all over the back of Salek, and it's going to be a free kick given there. You give him a bit of a bear hug on the dotted line.
It's just silly though, isn't it? We were looking at the first minute, we were a minute and a half into the game. Your striker is giving the ball away. He's just got to get back goal side. You know that Poland are going to have 3 behind the ball. You just striker gets back goal side of the ball, the right side of the ball, to try and make a tackle on Anderlecht player Christoph Elias.
And also it's an early foul to be given away, of course, in this as we get later on into the half. That might toss up and cause the team a few problems, even though they are in front. The referee's just going to have a quick word with Ritzke.
Time out of the referee.
Timeout called by the referee. Just having a quick word with Ritzke and Vespers down on the left-hand side for Anderlecht.
We know how important in blind football how games can be decided on some of the fouls that are given away and accumulated fouls, 8-metre penalties, double penalties.
Ardis with a good ball down the left-hand side to find Vespes. Vespes inside the D, left-hand side, shoots low, good save by the goalkeeper who got down low. It's down by the left-hand corner again. Vespes is there, he's been crowded out by 2 Krakow players, and the referee blows his whistle because it's going to be a corner. So good play there by Vespes, but the goalkeeper was down low, read the angles well, and blocked any attempted low shot by Vespes. But good early pressure by Anderlecht, looking to get back into the game.
Really good link-up play by Anderlecht. Now that they got Vespes down on the pitch, you've got Elias and Salek. They're all linking up really well together at the minute.
Corner to Anderlecht from the left. Vespes goes one way, then another. He's on the outside of the D, left-hand side. Chance for a shot low, saved by the goalkeeper's knees. He almost sat down on it and kneed it out all the way down the other end of the field.
Once again from Vespes, it's a really good save down low.
And the ball's not going to cross the goal line at the other end of the field, and it's going to be Iders who's going to try and bring it past Young. He does well, he's brought it out of the area, but Young's got the ball on the outside of the D, and it's shot high over the top of the crossbar. Goalkeeper just watched it go over the bar. No danger there. But no, dangerous play by Vespes down the left, but Young, with his power that he has, not only physically but also the power he can get behind the ball, causing problems in this second half. Salek can't control the ball. It's going to run through for a goalkeeper restart for the team in red, and that's Krakow. The goalkeeper wearing the cap backwards, long hair with 99 on his back. Very casual goalkeeper, just casually underarms it like it's just a kickabout on a Sunday morning.
Ooh, he's going to sure you're allowed to do that, referee.
He's going to have a return pass from Witzka.
Pass back's got to go over the halfway line. They've missed that.
Ooh, it runs out of play for a goalkeeping restart for Anderlecht. Throws it down the left-hand side this time, and Vespes down the left-hand side into the D, cuts back onto his right foot, real chance in front of goal. It goes wide of the right hand upright. He caught the ball with his standing foot as he placed his standing left foot. He just took the ball away.
Can't believe he's missed that as well. He's got no one around him. He's 4 yards out in the perfect shooting zone, and he's just dragged his shot wide. Just devastated as well.
Just caught it with his standing foot. Throw down the right-hand side to Young. Young turns away from the defence, edge of the area, on his left foot. Chance from the centre of the... and it just squirms towards the goalkeeper. Can easily pick it up. Couldn't get a shot away, could Young. It was good play by the defence. Just put him off and managed to get a foot on it. Vespes on the halfway line. Lovely little drag back away. In past the broken line. Roulette. Lovely pirouette. Chance from 8 yards out. Again, just as about to strike, he was just shoved off the ball by the defence. It was a fair shove though, and it's going to run out of play, and it's going to be a corner to Anderlecht on the right hand side, but Vespes causing all sorts of problems.
His skills, fantastic drag back, and then he's pulled out a lovely roulette to beat the second man. And then unfortunately with the roulette he's just had to chase it slightly and then allowed the defenders to just get touch tight, but he's managed to get a corner out of it, so that's very positive from Vespes once again.
Lovely play by Vespes, pulling out all the stops, all the tricks, putting on a show for the crowd here. And it's going to be a corner from the right hand side for the pink of Anderlecht.
No.
And the referee has given a foul.
In the wrong way, so
Not much that can be said about that.
You can hear
It's a schoolboy error
on the loudspeaker that there was a infringement with the corner, how it was taken. The free kick from their own corner is not cleared well, and Vespes from the centre of the D. Chance for a right-footed shot into the side netting, just missed on the right-hand side, but at least he got a good contact this time with Vespes, and that will give him a bit more confidence, and next time he has an opportunity.
It was played out short. Vespes intercepted it.
Good tackle by Vespes on Young. Young goes to ground, but Vespes picks the ball up on the halfway line by the left-hand kickboard. He's got Young in front of him. A nice little step over and goes beyond Young. Down the left-hand side, past another. That's 2 players Vespes has beaten so far in this move. Ritzka comes across. He's all over the back of Vespes, who almost slides to ground. He does go to ground eventually. Nothing given by the referees because he just slipped on the surface. Over the halfway line go Krakow towards the broken line, but play is halted because the player was fouled, and it will be an attacking free kick.
I think the issue here is we got Alexander Vespes versus Krakow at the minute, and he's got to realise that when he's got both his hands on his knees and he's very, very tired, that he needs to start thinking about using his other teammates that are making good positions for him. Salak is wide on the other boards. Christoph is also providing an option for him, and he's trying to do everything himself at the minute, and this is why he's very, very tired.
So it's going to be a free kick to Krakow, all in red, and free kick to Krakow. They are 3 yards inside Anderlecht territory, central position, slightly to the right of centre. And standing there the ball is Ritzke and Jung, and they're just having a bit of a conflab to see what they're going to do with this free kick. There are 3 men.
Referee timeout.
And the referee has called a timeout. There's going to be 3 players in between themselves and the goal line.
It's been brilliant from Anderlecht this half so far. You've had the threat from Vespes. It's constant at the minute, and Krakow just trying to get out, and they just can't.
So the free kick is taken short to Jung. Jung on the broken line. In a central position, it's cleared by Ides up to the halfway line, but Jung regains possession. Jung, with his luminous orange boots, goes one way, then another, trying to turn away from Ides. He does so, and then pokes it towards goal. It looked like he might have taken a deflection
from there.
Now he's nearer the halfway line than the broken line, and to score past the goalkeeper is going to take some extraordinary shot or a goalkeeping error. Throw down by the goalkeeper to Vespes, who's past the broken line on the left-hand side. Vespes in towards the D, lovely little drag back in towards the central position. Shot on goal is blocked by the defence. Jung is back helping. He's inside his own D on the left-hand side. Chance to clear down left-hand side, but good tackle by Vespes on the right-hand side of the D. Runs straight into
in the box. That should be a penalty.
Runs straight into Ritzke. Goes to ground, both players, and it's turned into a real tussle inside the D on the right hand side. Vespes gets another chance to shoot, and this time the referee has blown his whistle, and it's going to be a free kick to Anderlecht, and it's right on the edge of the D.
Yeah, really good work from Vespes again. You know, he's gone into a crowd there. Poles have swarmed on him. Krakow, have swarmed on him there, which means he's got 4 players around the ball. We're all battling for possession of the ball, and Vespes has come away. He's travelled across the goal, and he's had to be taken down right on the edge of the box.
So it's the second team foul, and there is 11 minutes remaining. Second team foul for Krakow, but of course the most important scoreline is the fact that they are 1 goal in front. But this is a free kick on the edge of the D.
Yeah, this is the horrible one now. As a goalkeeper, you've got a wall. You've got to make some decisions here. Do you have the wall stand still? Where do you stand as a goalkeeper? Do you stand on the right or behind the wall? Do you stand to the side of the wall? You know, there's the players. We don't know where Alexander Vespes, who looks like he's going to take this, is going to go. Whether he's going to travel right of the wall or left of the wall. Real difficult one. This a real chance for Anderlecht.
Vespes with Rodens. Rodens is behind him with 1 foot on the ball. One of his yellow boots, the left boot is touching the ball. He will be the player who rolls it forward. It's on the edge of the D. It's 6 metres from the goal. The wall looks quite central. The goalkeeper standing directly behind the wall. Instructions being given. The left-hand post. That's the right-hand post. It's rolled, and Vespes takes a shot into the back of the net. Vespes scores.
Likes that.
Great goal there by Vespes. It was rolled, and Vespes just moved it out to the right-hand side, caught it lovely, bottom right-hand corner, past the goalkeeper who stood behind the wall, had real no chance to save that unless he guessed to the left-hand side. He didn't. It's 1-1.
Great work, and the wall has decided to charge, which has created the gaps for Vespes to shoot through, and as the goalkeeper totally unsighted, he had absolutely no chance. Once the wall parted, if Vespes hits the target, he scores.
We have 10 minutes remaining. The score is tied. It is 1 goal apiece in this 7th place playoff on day 2.
It's nothing more than what Anderlecht deserve for their performance in this second half so far. They've been on the front foot from the start.
Jung on the left-hand side collides into an Anderlecht player on that left-hand side. Chance for a shot with his right foot from the edge of the D. Hits the Anderlecht defence, and Vespes comes out of defence. Brings it over the halfway line. Brings it over the broken line. Left-hand side once again, once he gains control. Vespes hooks it towards Rodens, who's on the edge of the D, and it's going to be a corner. So again, Anderlecht, who have been by far the better team in this second half, especially with the introduction of Vespes, will have another corner, this time from the left, and it's Ides has gone over to join Vespes. Rodens is on the edge of the broken line. on the right hand side. In fact, he moves into the D on the right hand side. Vespes will take it from the left, stands on the ball, player goes to ground, but Vespes still has it by the corner. He tries to go across the edge of the D, still has it, does Vespes, causing all sorts of problems. It's a tussle on the edge of the D. Vespes has it near the broken line. He's more central though. He tries to put his foot on the ball. He's got Rodens on his right hand side. Vespes dancing one way, then another, strikes towards goal. Good save by the goalkeeper. Low to his left hand side. It's going to be another corner, but this time from the right.
Yeah, it's the Vespes show at the minute. He's got the ball central. He's dragging it under both feet, trying to manipulate the ball and wait for the defenders to move to create the space to then attack the defender's shoulders. And he's done that, taking it to the right onto his favoured foot, which is his right foot. Really good shot, good save, low down for the goalkeeper.
Rodens has his foot on the ball, and it will be number 10, Vespes, star of the show so far really for both Anderlecht and on the field of play at the moment for both teams. He walks away from the corner, drags it back. He's falling players on the edge of the D. Chance to get a shot in. Rodens is there. He's in a central position. It's still out on the left-hand side. It's only a matter of yards from the goal line. Rodens does well. Comes back into a central position, strikes it towards goal, but scuffs it and it rolls towards the goalkeeper, who kicks it first time down the left-hand side.
No one there though.
There's no one up for Krakow, so it will be any number of Anderlecht players who can pick it up. It's going to be Iders over the broken line. Good ball out to the left hand side, just blocked slightly by the Krakow midfielder, but Vespes has it. Nice little drag back. Down the left hand side he goes, past one already, over the broken line, stands on the ball, goes one way, then another, now decides to go to the right hand side, so more central, back to the left hand side, back to the right, 8 metres out, just swings and misses with his right foot, swings again inside the D.
Oh, this is erratic.
Yes, he was nearer the player than the ball there, and Young just has to clear his lines. Back to Iders on the halfway line. Iders waiting for the ball to come towards him, and it's intercepted by a Krakow player down the left-hand side. Young's making a move behind him, but it's going to be Krakow on the attack, approaching the edge of the D. A shot comes in, but it's more of a stab forward with the standing leg, so no power generated behind the ball. A chance for Anderlecht once again to try and get the lead for the first time in this game with 7 minutes remaining. It's Rodens down the right hand side, does well, but just loses the ball inside Krakow territory. It's plays down the left hand side for Krakow, number 6, Kryskowski. And it's Iders once again down that right hand side way. All the players in the last minute or so, but Iders comes inside Krakow territory into a midfield position, more central, and through a Krakowian player it will be Vespes on the edge of the broken line, trying his drag backs once again. He's gone from the left to the right hand side. Over the broken line he goes, straight into the heart of the defence. He's run through 2 players and he runs straight into Ritzke, and it's going to be a foul.
Unfortunately, that's the problem. When you're attacking as a blind football player and you just slightly overrun the ball, you must shout voy if you're going to go and challenge, because Vespes has just slightly overrun the ball and he's running into a dangerous area in the middle of the defensive final third. You know there's going to be players there, and you need to get your voy in very fast and very quickly and early and loud enough so that the referee can hear you. Else, this is what happens. Unfortunate for Anderlecht.
It's all square in terms of the tie as the free kick's taken and it just goes straight out of play over the top of the kickboard on the left hand side, so it will be an Anderlecht restart, and it will restart just after the timeout, which has just been called, and there is 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Both teams have two team fouls against them, so the next team foul will be the third, and of course then everything after that.
The dreaded double penalties.
Exactly.
So many games of blind football have been decided over the years on 8 metre double penalty kicks, and very important that you keep your discipline as a blind football team. You try to limit the amount of fouls that you give away in a half to avoid obviously those penalties being given against you.
Of course, this is the 7th place playoff. After this, there'll be the 5th, the 3rd, and then of course we'll have the final, which of course, Dan, you'll be in.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Done really well. The games have got better and better as we've gone along. We started a bit sloppy the first day, but we've gradually built it up. And we're using all our personnel, rotation for us, and it's like a holiday for us, to be quite perfectly honest with you. So we're really enjoying being here, being a part of this club tournament, because most of us have always wanted to come out here and play in it. And finally, we've managed to get out here. So
confident about the final?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, the lads are playing brilliant. We're playing brilliant. And And obviously Marburg are a very, very good side with many international players as well. So it should be a very good spectacle for the game of blind football. So really looking forward to it. Getting back to this game, I've really been impressed so far with the second half from Anderlecht. They've responded very well to going behind, and defensively now they're sort of starting to come to grips with Young. Young's dropping deeper and deeper now to try and cope with the threat of Vespes on the left hand side, and he's having his way at the moment with them.
It's going to be Anderlecht to get the game back underway. It's on the broken line on the right hand side. Vespes, who was holding this near
I'm loving that.
left side.
We've got Young and
kickboard.
Vespes, probably the two brightest sparks on the pitch, and they're just trying to get away from each other here with a little bit of sort of shadow play. We just had Vespes sort of check away from Young, who's just come to put a hand on him, and he's now gone down into the bottom areas, Vespes.
Free kick's taken, and it goes straight into Krakowian midfielder, and Ritzke will tidy up. And just knocked it down the left-hand side. That will run out of play for a goalkeeping restart.
The Poles would be happy with the draw here. They're just not pushing anyone forward. They're trying to keep their shape and trying to stop the Anderlecht threat.
Now, everyone's in the Krakow half, especially from the Krakow team. Always one person back for Anderlecht, and the ball is on the right-hand side by the corner for Anderlecht. It's just poked out of play.
Rodens there. He's done really well chasing that ball, and just sometimes when the ball comes off the boards, you know, it's a blind player. You're trying to run onto it and trying to get around it, and just happens to hit your shin or your toe on the way through. So it's unlucky from him there.
Young's found some space on the right-hand side, inside the final third. He's now in the D. Shot on goal is blocked well by the defence. It's going to be a corner.
Again, it's another block from her. I'm telling you now, she's done ever so well this tournament. A number of blocks and tackles that she's made, absolutely tremendous.
So corner will take place from the right. It's
she
Young,
reads the line so well.
It's Young once again from very acute angles, where of course he scored from earlier on. He's not really had a chance from a more central position in the whole game. It's mostly been from really acute angles, which of course gives a big advantage to the goalkeeper to get their angles right, and of course it gives a smaller target to aim for. Corner taken from the right. It's going to be retaken again. No, the defender manages to backflip it away from the corner. So Iders can bring it out. Past his own broken line, over the halfway line, dead centre. Iders running towards goal, central position. Can he get beyond the last man? The ball's only a yard from
battle there.
It's only a yard from the goalkeeper's box. Iders can't get beyond his man. There's a huge height and weight difference between the two, but used to the advantage of the defence. Vespes back towards his own net, and of course Young, as soon as Vespes is there, so is Young. Good tackle by Vespes inside his own half. Comes over to the left-hand side. Young with his back to Vespes, holding the ball on the halfway line. It's all square with 2.5 minutes remaining.
The referee here. He's got to offload that ball.
He's knocked back, has Young, and Vespes will pick it up right in front of our commentary position. Vespes does well, approaching the area on the left-hand side, approaching the D. He's got a defender all over him. Who did that come off last? It came off Vespes last, so it will be a goalkeeper restart. But tenacious play once again by Vespes. He loves to hog this left-hand side and then cut in on his right foot and take a shot. But it's going to be a goalkeeper restart.
Yeah, Ritzke's unhappy because he didn't think that Vespes void there at all, but Vespes was in control of the ball. He didn't need to.
Young this time on the left-hand side gets a shot in on goal. It's straight at the goalkeeper, who does well, stood up quite well and blocked it with his legs. It's on the left-hand side again in the area. A good shot straight at the goalkeeper, parries it back out to Young. An acute angle on that left-hand side in the D. It's cleared by the defence.
Doreen's there. She's sweeping up really well, bringing the ball out.
Out to the halfway line, over the halfway line towards Ritzke, who's standing on the dotted line inside his own half. Ritzke comes forward towards Iders, goes past Iders on the right-hand side. Ritzke into the final third, right-hand side by the kickboard for Krakow. Plays it against Iders, who winces in pain, but Ritzke goes back. But it's Vespes on the right-hand side, in towards the D. Shot in goal, into the back of the net. What a goal by Vespes. Vespes chased down the ball.
There's a cartwheel. There goes his blindfold.
So Vespes, he looks like he's tired, but he's not tight enough to do a handspring. He does a lovely cartwheel in front of the crowd. It was Vespes who went over the dotted line, went towards the area and moved it onto his right foot and smashed it past the keeper, beat him for pace. It's 2-1 to Anderlecht. Anderlecht shooting from right to left if you're watching on the live stream, in the pink and purple and the all red of Krakow, and now 1 goal behind. It's the first time they've been behind in the whole match, and they've only got 1 minute and 20 seconds to do something about it. It's by the right hand corner, by the kickboard.
They're going to have to risk more now, Poland. Krakow, they're going to have to start pushing more players forwards to try and get this equaliser. They've got not long to go either. Can Young do something here, though?
Young on the left-hand side, across towards Ritzka, but Ritzka is going to have an opportunity from a free kick.
Just like that.
The free kick is going to be taken from a central position around 8 yards from the goal, so it's a very, very dangerous position. A timeout has been called and there's less than 1 minute to go. The referee comes and he's going to signify what it was given for. Personal foul number 10.
Personal and team foul for...
So of course that's the third team foul. So it's against Vespes, the goal scorer. And the free kick will be... So 13 foul has been signified. So any more will result in the second penalty, which of course could change everything. 2-1 behind. It's to the right of centre, 8 metres from goal.
Options here are: do you travel and go and try and get that last foul, or do you go and have a shot? I think he's too far out to shoot here, but
Young has the power, but does he have the right connection on this free kick? It looks like it's going to be number 4, Young. He goes to the right, shoots, and the goalkeeper saves well. It was low towards the bottom right-hand corner, but the goalkeeper, he moved over quite well and got his leg bent behind it, almost cricket style, as he blocked the ball. I don't think many people will use that reference. Vespes on the halfway line, goes down the centre of the field towards Ritzka, and there is only 30 seconds remaining. Ritzka does well for Krakow, over the halfway line, left-hand side by the kickboard, approaching the broken line, but Iders does very well, half the size, but he got the ball. Iders over the halfway line, just needs to carry on.
Now he's going to keep hold of this ball now. We've got 20 seconds to go.
Just needs to keep on going towards the D, and it's poked towards his own goal line by a defender, which will result in a corner, which is almost as good as a penalty because there is only 5 seconds remaining. 2-1 is the lead to Anderlecht. The hooter will sign soon. And there's the hooter. That signifies the end of the match. Vespes has made the difference. Krakow opened the scoring with Young with a good shot into the top right-hand corner, but Krakow got back.